And then I'd missed that Steve had bought one, so there's only 4 left.
There's only 4 left, and then there were 4. Great job, Lindsay Gilpin. Great show.
Yeah, well done. That was fun.
Thanks. That was great. I love talking about that stuff. Yeah.
Good.
It's awesome.
Would you like to look at some titles at showbot.tv?
Yeah.
Would we?
I know, some of them are dark. Guys, it's Thursday. Don't be so dark.
That's cold.
Yeah. I like Social Not Work.
That's good.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Or You Gotta Fight for Your Right to Luddite. Millennial Miss Manners. Talking about iGeneration. It's funny because these are all about the millennials and the iGen, and yet it's using all boomer songs as as title suggestions.
It reflects the age of the people who...
Yeah. Oh, boy. All right.
iGeneration? Seriously?
That's the worst.
Yeah,
That's
iGen.
horrible.
I
Actually,
think all generations can agree. That's a horrible name.
But post-millennial is kind of weird, too.
Yeah, it's not the best. I agree.
So I want to say one thing, which was that I was griping about my slow internet, but I actually have to say that there were some people at the internet company that provided it to me that actually worked with me really hard to get me something within their specs that was a little better than what I had before. So I felt a little guilty about that because it was one of our listeners, and he's been working really hard to help me. But
now you credit him.
I know. Well, no, but I think that the point, though, the overall point of there is no other option, and therefore, like, it's really nice to get help, and I really appreciate it, but I sure would like a gigabit. Not even 10. How about just 1?
Or just 3 companies to choose from that were
3 companies to choose from,
all giving you different options.
Yeah, so I think my sadness is really about the state of competition in the particular area that I'm in rather than the nice people that were helping me all last week to make it a little better. So anyway, I felt guilt. I felt guilt.
Ain't so fidgety.
Hi, Ellie.
Say hi.
How you doing, cheeks?
I think I'm going to go with Social Not Work.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh my gosh, it's so warm right now because I'm in a studio with a closed door. Hold on.
I'm actually not that cold.
I am.
I was this morning, though. Ooh.
I'm missing the cold. I can't believe it. I'm so bummed. I can't decide if I'm more bummed to be missing the cold
It was
or the
66 this morning when
or
I
the
got
blizzard.
in the house. Oh. I laugh
Ellie,
at
Ellie,
myself.
Ellie.
I wonder what her generation will be.
That's what I was wondering during the
I know.
show.
Generation Ellie will be named after her.
Yeah.
I wonder if it'd be a Greek letter, like a sorority or fraternity.
What if
Generation Delta.
What if
Bye.
Ellie's actually like the kid in Battlestar Galactica who was like that from which all other generations descend? I love that idea.
Wait,
Generation
Boxy?
Ellie.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Boxy? I thought
No, you guys are too Generation X. No, well, never mind. I don't want to.
Yeah,
There is an important child in that
Right,
show.
right.
that whole show had important people that somehow became less important as time went on.
Right. Oh, look at her wobble around.
So cute.
Ellie's the future. That's the title. Ellie is the future.
Future taxpayer of America. Unless you move to a different country.
Would you allow that?
It depends on how old she is.
I mean, obviously, at a certain point, it doesn't matter what you think, but
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if they implement some sort of the future trade agreements. Also offer free transit, or not free transit, but visa-free living and working in other countries, reciprocal.
freedom of movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's always. I want to say this carefully because I don't mean more by it than some people might think I mean. But I always find it interesting to compare people's attitudes about freedom of movement and immigration and all of that stuff with the benefits they receive for it within whatever country they live in. And most particularly, I'm thinking about the United States, where I can move from Illinois to Virginia, to Texas, to California throughout my life whenever I want. I didn't have to get anybody's approval. The worst thing I had to do was change my driver's license.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Part of
And
it-
if all these states were actually not united, it would
Yeah.
have been more difficult.
That'd have been more difficult. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like any answer that I give is going to be long, complicated, and offend 50% of all people. So I'm just not
I
gonna
know,
do
that's
it.
why I was hesitant to get too far into it.
My was
See
not
East
so
Meets
much
West
I have
for more.
I have nothing to say. Rather, I have so very much to say, and I'm choosing
Yeah.
not to say it.
You should be on the show, Jenny.
Oh God, East meets West meets.
East meets West Side.
No, I had a different
East
answer.
meets Upper West Side.
I had a different answer. I think Lindsay knows it. I will save that one for later. Anyway, whoa, it's hot in here. Woo! So let's see, what else? What else is going on?
Oh, tomorrow you guys are at Blizz.
Yeah, tomorrow we both have the day off. Unless, Tom, you really need me, in which case you
No.
could. Okay.
I plan to bang out the headlines in the morning. So you folks listening, you should get headlines early. And then I will rely on Todd Whitehead's good graces for everything else. So it
Yep,
should be fine.
you're in good hands.
Yep.
With
Is
Todd
there a-
State.
Is there a Dairy Queen near the event center or whatever that's being held? Oh, because
don't
you get like
know.
Blizzard. No, those Blizzard ice cream things. Though,
What about Dairy Queen?
Doesn't Dairy Queen do those Blizzard shake beverages?
Yeah, the Blizzard.
You get-
Wrong Blizzard, but I
No,
get feel you.
no, what I'm saying
No,
is-
no, that he's making a joke, Jenny.
I know. I'm making
That
another.
while I'm at the Blizzard
Oh,
conference,
joke.
I could buy a Blizzard.
I'm moving right past his joke into my own joke, and onward into jokefinity.
You worked hard for that one, Roger. I feel bad.
I know.
But it's a perfect like product tie-in.
Dad jokes forever.
No, they have soft serve ice cream with flavor bursts inside the hall.
Oh yeah, I remember the food there was.
Flazer.
The food there is a challenge. You're right next to Disneyland with all this amazing food, and you're eating like sort of taco.
Sort of.
Well, actually, last year they had food trucks, which changed the game.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you had like really interesting options.
Vegan
There was a-
tacos.
Yeah. They had a Peruvian truck and a barbecue truck.
I feel like that must have not been on the day that I was there, or somewhere else.
Let go.
Yeah, no, you're talking about inside
Yeah.
the hotel and convention center, and you're totally right
A
about
little
that.
grim there. Yeah.
It's the only one to let you go.
Sort of taco.
Yeah.
Perfect description of what she's talking
So
about.
you have your choice between sort of taco, kind of burger, and I don't even know what the other ones were.
And snack?
No, and Chinese-ish.
Chinese.
Chinese. That was. Those are your three options at the convention center. It's fine.
Yeah, I've actually never eaten inside the convention center.
Yeah, that was just at the hotel, right?
Yeah, and I've been there for VidCon and WonderCon,
BlunderCon,
BlenderCon.
ThunderCon,
Really want-
ThunderCon,
I really,
ThunderCon.
I really want that show where people just go to different conferences.
Yeah.
That's the show I was pitching.
I know.
It was called ConMan, and then Alan
And now Alan Tudyk stole your name.
appropriated for his own BS, along with who's that guy from Castle? Nathan.
That guy from Castle?
Hello, Mal Reynolds. Geez.
I aim to misbehave
Yep.
about that comment.
I ran into him at a Comic-Con physically. Like I was walking in the Gaslight District, and I was trying to find where this Tron.
You fell down, didn't you?
No, I physically ran into the front of him. I think he's a tall dude, like he's big.
I was going to say, that's what I mean. He's a big guy.
Like, I look, it's like, oh, can he give me a weird stare? It's like, oops, sorry.
He was wondering if you did it on purpose.
I saw Captain Mel Reynolds from a distance once. I was in a park with my husband and my dog, and they were filming at Castle, and I thought, I wish Castle would get canceled so you could do other interesting things.
You make so much money off it.
I know, he's very wise. And yet still.
same reason why. Wait, who's the guy from Nash Bridges? Not Cheech.
Don Johnson?
Don Johnson. So he did that show because it was one of the few things that would bring him
Man, Nash Bridges was still on the air when I moved to San Francisco.
I remember them setting up the shots or some of the location shots because they would have two of his car on a car carrier. And it was parked right outside that Costco on the top of the market.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm done.
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking about our conversation on the show today, and I was like, millennials ain't got nothing on Pomeranians, because I was just looking at Jif Pom, and he has 22,000 likes for a post, and I was just like, that's a dog with 22,000 likes. Ridiculous.
Well, it's funny. I was thinking about this story, and I was looking at Instagram, and I saw that Veronica had posted a picture of Bodega doing something cute, and I was like, that's the smart way to go. Just go the dog route. The dogs on Instagram, Dogs of Instagram itself, that account is huge.
Yeah. Or the Doggist. Have you seen that one?
I haven't seen the Doggist.
Yeah, he was on Sunday Morning recently, which just dated me. But yeah, your dog is. I know. I saw something about the Instagram on CBS Sunday Morning, which I watch at 6 in the morning with my coffee and my New York Times.
The only time I hear CBS on Sunday morning is when my neighbor, who's 86, has it on.
That's me. I'm an 86-year-old lady.
That's actually Jenny. Yeah,
that's me. I'm actually 86 years old. Would you like a cookie?
Let me get you some tea.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. If you want anonymity, give your dog a fake name and put it on Instagram, which is what I did. Isn't he cute?
So cute. I almost posted another picture of him yesterday.
Yeah, you can. Send him to me. I miss him. Matt won't send me pictures of the dog because he's mad that I'm not there. I really want pictures of the dog. I miss the dog. I miss the husband
seriously?
too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be weird if I kept sending you pictures of him.
No, it's like therapy. I need that dog in my life, so please do feel free to send me pictures.
I've been Snapchatting him to everybody.
That's so great. I'm going to follow you on Snapchat just to see pictures of my dog.
Yeah. I use Snapchat to take pictures of puppies and make fun of everything.
Oh, that's such a great combination of things.
I know.
So, all right, Lindsay, if you do not wish to be referred to as a millennial because it does have kind of a stank on it, and as someone who has already published a book at your age, I feel like it doesn't really apply to you. What was your preferred title?
I don't know. I don't know that I really think about that all that much.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's a really good question.
Like, what would be an
do you
acceptable...
think about the title very much?
Not often.
Or did you?
You mean title of the generation, or
title of the generation.
To me, it's like it doesn't really matter if you change it, because then whatever you change it to either doesn't get picked up or does get picked up and picks up all of the same associations that the other title had.
That's true.
Yeah. I think what you said earlier, Tom, about how no matter what it's called or how old you are, it's always going to be the next generation that gets like, oh, you're a slacker. You don't work.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You could be.
You have it easy.
Yeah, you could be a responsillennial. Like you're a responsibillennial. I don't know. I'm sorry.
It only matters in like Pew Research studies. So.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a good CBS Sunday morning segment.
What? Sunday morning is on. Come sit down by the TV. They're going to have 2 minutes of nature.
We should call them responsillennials.
Oh my God, Charlie Osgood is going to play on the piano and sing something. Mort, get over here.
Okay, by the way, that just reminded me of my verbal gaffe on Cord Killers when I meant to say Jim Rose Circus, and I said Charlie Rose Circus.
Nice. I would love to see a Charlie Rose Circus.
And now I cannot stop wanting to see the Charlie Rose Circus.
By the way, that joke is credited to one BioCow in the chat room. I always credit my jokes.
Oh, very good. All right. Well, we are published, so I'm going to stop our broadcast. Thanks, everybody, for watching and listening.
Goodbye, listeners.